everybody.
Hello.
Hey, Greg. Obviously, I got chosen to be Tim's best man, but he has been my best friend for a long time. And he asked me to go ahead and prepare a speech, but you know, there's moments in life where you don't need to pre-plan words, especially when there's one that sums them up. When you see these two and meet these two and you speak to them individually, you can feel the passion. But when you see them together, that's when one word sums them up quite well. I think the best word to express them is harmony. Without a shadow of a doubt, Tim has been a brilliant man in music for a long time, but there's only been one singer that has held his note. I said is, Tim.
Boy, you better!
I told him, I said, Tim, I seen this coming a mile away. There are two things that'll kill a grown man's conversation. And Tim remembers it well. A nice car. One we've always wanted. That'll stop the conversation. But one more than that is when a beautiful woman first walks in the room. I was there the minute he looked dead at her, ignored me, and he said, mine. True story. In the middle of the studio. Just stopped dead in his tracks as if time had froze, and he said, I'm hit. As his best friend, I tried to deflect the arrows, but they were coming. A couple kids later, a couple years later, life goes on. And you know, it's times like this I cherish just to get back together with my best friend, but it's also to see the extension of what he has to offer. Everyone that took the time to come out here today played a part in this. And the bigger part, and the bigger testimony not only goes to them, but it also goes to the God that they love, the God they were anointed by, and the God that they It's true. They pronounce the same thing that many of us in this room that have survived this long in this thing called marriage, had to do. And you have to swallow your pride, you have to swallow your fears, and you have to hold back tears when she's first walking down, but by the time you walk off that stage and they pronounced you Mr. and Mrs., you know that that means something. And it's more than writing, it's more than handshakes, it's love. And if anybody has done a good job with it, it's been you two. It's been a pleasure just to be here with everybody. You can feel the love in the room. You can feel that the two of you have ignited it and let it burn all night. God bless. Thank you guys. Any prayers? Let's all just have a moment of clarity. And I just want to end real quick with a quick prayer. And just if everybody could bow their head in silence, and we'll just ask that our Father just be with this marriage. So give me 1 second. This is what we're going to ask for. First and foremost, Father, my God, my Lord, my King. When I say mine, I don't mean it as identity. I mean it as a human. Be with us, Father. We need a moment of clarity, a moment of understanding of why we even bother to celebrate, why we take rare moments like this and we bookmark it in our lives, is because this is a symbol. This means more than just a gathering of people. It is an actual testimony, and let that testimony be that the love of God from the beginning to the end of time will always ring true. That anybody that would try to tear it down, that anybody that would try to take it away will fall by the wayside, and the truth will stand where it always has belonged, in the middle of the light. So God, we ask that on this humble ground, you just anoint us with your blessings and be here with us today, because you have two children that are prepared to become one in your name and raise a family together. And for that, God, we thank you for that opportunity. Amen.
Best toast ever.